Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. It's always a pleasure to have you join us as we explore the latest happenings within the British royal family. Today, we turn our attention to a particularly poignant moment and some significant developments that have emerged from within the palace walls. We have a deeply personal message penned by King Charles himself, released during a time of considerable personal challenge for the monarch. Simultaneously, reports have begun circulating, suggesting that meticulous preparations are underway for the future, specifically concerning Prince William's eventual ascension to the throne. It's a story that intertwines personal reflection, faith, duty, and the unwavering continuity of the crown. Before we delve into the details of the king's heartfelt words and the implications of the succession planning, may I kindly remind you to click that like button if you find our royal updates informative, and do consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss any future discussions. Your support truly helps us continue bringing you these insights. Now, let's begin with the Easter message from King Charles. Released on Thursday, this wasn't just a standard holiday greeting. It was a profoundly personal statement from the monarch, delivered while he continues his treatment for cancer. The timing and the content lend it a particular weight and significance. The king chose this sacred time in the Christian calendar to share his thoughts, drawing upon a timeless narrative central to the Easter story. In his message, King Charles reflected on the very essence of Easter, speaking eloquently about love and sacrifice. He wrote, and I quote directly from his statement, "The abiding message of Easter is that God so loved the world, the whole world, that he sent his Son to live among us to show us how to love one another, and to lay down his own life for others in a love that proved stronger than death." These words, echoing the familiar passage from the Gospel of John, resonate deeply, particularly coming from a man facing his own health battle. The emphasis on God's love for the entire world, the mission of his Son Jesus Christ to demonstrate love through action, and the ultimate sacrifice born from a love powerful enough to overcome death itself. These are themes of profound hope and redemption, central to the Easter celebration. The king continued, further distilling the core virtues he believes remain essential for humanity. He stated, "There are three virtues that the world still needs: faith, hope, and love," before adding a sentiment famously articulated by St. Paul, "And the greatest of these is love." By highlighting love as the paramount virtue, the king seems to be underscoring a message of compassion, understanding, and connection, perhaps urging unity and mutual support during challenging times, both personally and globally. Concluding his thoughtful address, King Charles offered a warm wish to the public, grounding his sentiments firmly in these enduring principles. "It is with these timeless truths in my mind and my heart that I wish you all a blessed and peaceful Easter," he finished, signing off with the traditional monarchical signature, Charles R. The R stands for Rex, the Latin word for king, signifying the official nature of the message despite its deeply personal tone. The release of this statement is made all the more significant by the context surrounding the royal family. As we know, the king has been undergoing regular treatment following his cancer diagnosis, which necessitated a period of hospitalization earlier this year. While Buckingham Palace officials have understandably sought to manage public concern, characterizing the situation as perhaps a minor bump in the road in the grand scheme of his reign, the reality of ongoing medical care is undeniable. It's worth noting that the original mention of a 4-day visit to Italy seems misplaced given the current treatment schedule. Major overseas tours are generally paused during such periods. The focus remains very much on his health and recovery within the UK. This personal health journey for the king unfolds against a backdrop of wider family concern, most notably the recent courageous announcement by the Princess of Wales regarding her own cancer diagnosis and preventative chemotherapy treatment. The outpouring of public support for both the king and the princess has been immense, highlighting the deep connection many feel with the royal family, especially during times of vulnerability. It is within this complex and emotionally charged atmosphere that the second part of our story emerges, the reports concerning Prince William's preparation for his future role. Palace sources speaking anonymously have revealed that careful and deliberate planning is in motion to ensure the Prince of Wales is fully equipped to assume the responsibilities of the monarch. potentially, as some reports dramatically phrase it, at a moment's notice. Now, it's crucial to approach such reports with a degree of caution. Succession planning is, by its very nature, an ongoing process within any monarchy. It is entirely normal and prudent for the heir apparent to be increasingly involved in matters of state and briefed on the intricate workings of the institution he will one day lead. Prince William has for many years been undertaking more royal duties, representing the crown domestically and internationally, and familiarizing himself with the mechanisms of government and the Commonwealth. However, the recent reports carry an added layer of urgency in their tone. Phrases like William potentially becoming king earlier than expected have inevitably surfaced, fueled by the understandable concerns surrounding King Charles's health. While the king has resumed some duties and appears determined to continue serving, the reality of his diagnosis naturally prompts questions about the future timeline. What might this preparation entail? It likely involves several key aspects. Prince William would almost certainly be receiving the famous red boxes containing government papers on a more regular basis, allowing him insight into the daily flow of national and international affairs. He would be privy to high-level briefings, perhaps attending meetings he might not have previously, and potentially having more frequent audiences with the Prime Minister or other senior officials, shadowing his father's constitutional role. It's about ensuring a seamless transition of knowledge and responsibility, maintaining the stability that is a hallmark of the constitutional monarchy. Importantly, insiders have been quick to stress that this heightened preparation is not happening in secret or against the king's wishes. Quite the contrary. Reports emphasize that King Charles is fully aware of these steps and wholeheartedly supports his son in preparing for the destiny that awaits him. This isn't about sidelining the current monarch. Rather, it's portrayed as responsible stewardship. A father guiding his son, ensuring that the Prince of Wales is ready to fulfill his duty whenever that time may come, whether it be years or decades from now, or indeed, sooner than anticipated. It reflects the king's own sense of duty and his commitment to the long-term health and continuity of the institution he leads. This situation presents a complex picture, a monarch drawing strength from his faith and sharing a message of hope and love while undergoing treatment, and simultaneously the machinery of state ensuring the next in line is fully prepared for the ultimate responsibility. It speaks volumes about the dual nature of monarchy, the personal and the institutional, the individual human experience set against the backdrop of centuries of tradition and constitutional requirement. For Prince William, this period undoubtedly carries immense weight. He is supporting his father through his illness, supporting his wife Catherine through her own health battle, managing the needs of their young family, all while stepping up to increased royal duties and facing the intensified preparations for his future as king. The pressure is considerable, yet he continues to perform his public role with composure and dedication. The king's Easter message, with its focus on love, faith, hope, and sacrifice, seems particularly resonant not just for the public, but perhaps within the family itself. It's a reminder of enduring values that can provide strength and perspective during times of trial. The message of a love stronger than death carries a powerful spiritual weight, offering comfort and resilience. So, as we reflect on these developments, we see a royal family navigating a period of significant personal challenge with a characteristic sense of duty. King Charles offers spiritual reflection and personal warmth through his Easter message, even as practical preparations for the future of the monarchy continue diligently behind the scenes. It underscores the delicate balance the royals must maintain between their public roles and private lives, particularly when health concerns enter the picture. The reports about Prince William's preparations are a reminder that the monarchy is an institution designed for continuity. While the focus remains firmly on the king's health and recovery, the system ensures that the transition, whenever it occurs, will be as smooth and stable as possible. The king's reported support for this process further emphasizes his pragmatic approach to his role and his dedication to securing the monarchy's future. This Easter message, therefore, serves as more than just a seasonal greeting. It's a statement of faith from the king, a moment of personal reflection shared publicly, set against the very real backdrop of his health journey and the quiet, steady preparations for the reign of his son. It gives us much to consider about the nature of duty, the challenges of leadership, and the enduring power of faith, hope, and love in the face of adversity. What are your thoughts on King Charles's poignant Easter message? How do you interpret the reports about Prince William's preparations for the throne? We would be very interested to hear your perspectives in the comments section below. Sharing your views helps us all gain a broader understanding of these significant royal events. Thank you once again for joining us today. If you found this update valuable, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal news and analysis. We look forward to welcoming you back for our next video. Until then, take care and thank you for watching.